What's up, everybody, and welcome to the show. On tonight's episode, we are talking about Ben Affleck selling condos and Oscar Isaac speaking a lot of Spanish.
Yep.
We're talking about Triple Frontier, the Netflix original. I'm Jeremy Miller.
Cassidy Doherty.
And Michael Harness.
And this is Flicks and Six. Okay, so we're talking about Triple Frontier, the Netflix original starring Ben Affleck, Charlie Hunnam, Oscar Isaac, and two other dudes that I don't know their names, but we'll get to them.
Yep.
And it just released today.
Just dropped today, so we'll drop this episode tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes.
We'll see how tired
Well, I was
I
gonna say
get.
that's not
up
on
to
me.
you.
Yeah, that's all on me.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go first?
Cass, it was your idea.
I was so excited to watch this.
This was
so.
Cassidy's move. So, Michael, get a minute on the clock for Cass.
All right,
Count
Cass,
her
you
down.
ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
So here it is. I was so excited to watch this movie. Ben Affleck, he's Boston boy. Gotta love him. Saw him in an interview talk about it, and I've been waiting for this movie. And it did not disappoint. I was engaged the entire time. I had no idea. Well, I knew everything that I thought was supposed to happen, but it was just one of those movies that really keeps you engaged the entire time. And usually 2-hour movies don't do that for me. But there was a lot of action and such good character development. I fell in love with the majority of the hot guys that were in it. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I thought it was a great movie and definitely so recommend this to anybody. And yeah, that's
What's your
about it.
letter grade?
Yeah.
Oh, letter grade.
Letter
A plus. I really liked it.
Oh,
that I
damn.
will throw that out there.
A
That's our
plus?
first A plus.
Really
I
liked
gave-
the movie.
Did you gave an A plus?
I gave mid-90s
Oh,
an
well,
A+.
I wasn't here for
You
that.
weren't here for that, but
Yeah.
that was an A+ movie.
Okay.
No, I really love this movie.
Okay. All right. Well, good job, Cass. You nailed your minute.
Yeah, she had 3 seconds. I stopped.
Boom.
Perfect.
Okay, so
I mean, I can go.
all right.
I'll
All right.
count you down.
Okay.
Count them down.
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna give this movie a B minus. Just simply, okay. Let me start here. I liked it. It exceeded my expectations. I told Cassie on the way home from work that I don't really like Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
God, I don't really like him as an actor. I've never really enjoyed any of his work. But within the first opening scene, before we even saw the title of the movie, I was like, okay, this has got me. It's got me. It did a really good job. Very Sicario-ish for being a Netflix movie, which I really enjoyed. But there were some cons. Like the ending fell really flat for me. Like once they got into the jungle, once the thing crashed, I was like, okay. So that's why it fell a little flat for me, the B minus, and I don't know. But there were some really good parts, which I do want to talk about.
Yeah.
But
Awesome.
B minus.
Hell yeah.
B
3
minus.
seconds left.
Wow, God.
Boom.
You guys are all right.
We're good tonight.
I'm not going over tonight.
We're good.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I also give this movie a B minus.
Okay.
And it was close to a C plus.
I have C plus.
I wavered quite a bit as to what I was going to give it, but I'll give it a B minus because I'm in a good mood. Like Michael said, I thought the action elements in the first act were awesome. I thought Oscar Isaac did a great job. I am a Ben Affleck fan. Kind of like I'm like a, what do you call that in football when you're like a fan, but only when they're winning?
Oh, a fair
Fair
weather
weather
fan.
fan.
I am that kind of Ben Affleck fan. All right. But again, the third act really just kind of shit all over itself to me. And it just, the ending, the story was driving really well and then fell. And that was it.
I agree. 6 seconds left.
Did I really?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, we did good.
We did good. Good job. So if all you guys have is a couple of minutes, as far as Triple Frontier goes, recommend Around the Horn?
Yeah.
or-
Yes.
Yeah, Cass gives
I
it
would
a hard-
recommend it.
Yeah, I'd
I'll
recommend
probably
it.
tell Craig in the morning, be like, hey, you should check this out.
Yeah, I'll tell people to watch it, but I'm going to give it with some caution
Yes.
of don't
Yes.
expect major block, but don't expect Sicario.
Right.
But go in for a good time.
it
Yeah.
is a Netflix, original.
For
True.
being a Netflix movie, it was really good.
True.
But it's no Sicario.
It's not Sicario.
And that's
Nothing can
where,
beat Sicario.
But I love that feel about
The
it.
feel had it.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
great.
it was awesome. Okay, so that's our take on
yeah.
Triple Frontier. If you've got more time, hang around. We're gonna keep riffing, and we are gonna spoil the shit out of this movie.
And
so
I'm going to fight these two.
yeah, we're gonna fight cage match. All right, here we go. So let's dive in.
Okay.
I'm so surprised right now.
You thought
I
we were,
really am.
Why?
you thought we were gonna love it.
I liked it.
Didn't think you guys would like it as much as I did.
Okay.
But I am surprised that it wasn't in the A's at least. I really am.
I have given very few A's.
Yeah.
Since we started the letter
I
grades.
think I've only given one.
I haven't given any.
Mid 90s to me is perfect for so many personal reasons, and that gave it the plus.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to give something an A, because an A to me, like
yeah.
an A, like B plus and above means that not only am I going to buy it on Blu-ray, but then I'm going to watch it like probably 3 times in the 8 months that follow the
Okay.
purchase, right? Like mid 90s, I watched 4 times in 1 week.
Really?
You know. And like we watched it one time, I watched it again
Literally the next day.
Yeah, for the show. And I watched it the day I bought it over the weekend before the show.
Right.
And that's an A plus to me.
Yeah.
This movie, like if Mariah wants to watch it, I'll be like, yeah, put it on, and I'll be on Instagram the whole time,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy it on no Blu-ray, I'll tell you
Yeah,
that much.
No, I would never pay for it.
Yeah, my standards are different.
Okay.
I think for you, you're buy movies, it's your jam. I go into like Netflix movies. I'm not a big fan of watching movies over again unless I'm with friends. So I never take that into consideration of like, am I gonna, watch this next week or next month? I really enjoyed it though. I completely blew my expectations from what I thought it was gonna be. And literally I was telling Michael, one of my notes was whenever thought shit was popping off, it either didn't or was something I completely didn't expect. And
Right.
I love movies like that, because that's like, I like movies that I can predict and I'm like, okay, I saw that coming, but movies that I don't expect and they go in a different direction, I love it.
Yeah.
Keeps me on my toes, and I was interested the entire time, which is crazy for a 2-hour movie for me.
It had a long runtime.
Yeah.
It didn't feel very long until like the last 20 minutes to me.
I was going to say like last half hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you were like, I think we have around an hour left. And I was like, there's no fucking way we still have an hour. I was into it at that point, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, we have another hour of this. And then, no, it's probably like the last 45, not like the last half hour. I was like, oh, man. But I just wrote something down. I was like, look, what I think could have made this a little bit better is if there was a longer build up to the heist. And then more like criminal activity, like maybe they didn't actually get
Larea?
Larea.
If they didn't actually get him, and
He's
like
the bad guy.
they thought like he just was gone or something, and then him and his like squad came after him versus like a random kid from a village to come and fucking shoot someone. But I would have liked more of those things and less of the escaping, because the escaping was like. They're not gonna make it. They're getting rid of more money. Oh, they made it with with still a lot of fucking money, but Ben Affleck died.
That was my beef.
It was like, dude.
But I disagree.
Why?
Well, let me get my beef out there.
Okay.
Because Michael and I think are on the same page, which, believe it or not, does happen sometimes.
It does.
It happens more often than not.
It does.
Like more often than not, you and I are pretty much on the same page.
Yeah, but I'm not as. I will say this: you go even. I'm like very surface.
I'm snooty as fuck, dude. We can say
on
it.
the same
Snooty.
level, but you're just more analytical because you know how to deconstruct movies. I don't know that stuff. So when we don't see eye to eye, it's like hard for me to understand where the fuck you're coming from.
Right.
Because I'm like, no, you're ruining my opinion.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk about this anymore.
This cast, just to fill you in,
Oh, are you talking about
this
Marvel?
is Captain Marvel.
Oh my God, yeah.
I was
He was
so
like,
mad at him.
You stop, let me talk.
Yeah.
Then you go.
We
I was
fought on
so-
Captain
Oh,
Marvel.
yeah.
So here's my beef with this movie, right? Is that we're talking about ex-military mercenaries, which I love, right? And they're trying to take down a drug lord, supposedly, narcos. Yeah, he's definitely.
They called him narcos.
Yeah, he's definitely a narco, right? Yeah. And so they're trying to take him down because Oscar Isaac's been in Mexico for 3 years. He's like, yo, this guy's got a fuck ton of money. Plus, if we scrub him, like, the town will be better for it, right? Excuse me. And so then they get the money, they kill the dude, and then the majority of the movie is them trying to get away with the money, right? And then gradually there's so many problems with getting away with the money, and they have to get rid of a bunch of money. Ben Affleck is shot in the head. Spoiler,
Six shot though.
It was cool. But then it's like, oh, we got to get rid of more money. We got to get rid of more money. And then the moral of the story is like, guys, like there's more to life than money, And it's like, okay, all right. But so here's my beef.
Okay.
Just like what Michael said, I wanted, because like everything was way too easy in the first act, right? Like scouting the place, getting the band back together, showing up, taking the house, getting all the money, getting out. That was all way too easy. And I was like, when are the problems going to happen? Right? Where's the pushback? And the pushback was the elements, and the morals, not like artificial, like the men or the narcos. It was like, it was the morals that were the pushback of like, you guys, if we don't ground ourselves and stop being so greedy, we could die. And they're like, well, all right, let's ditch some money, So they ditch some money. And then they're faced with that moral challenge again and again and again. And that's like the only pushback was like morals, which is fine and it works. But I would have loved this movie. This would have been like a high B for me if the first 2 acts were like scouting the place, right? And then the girl fucking dimes them out when they're out in the jungle and they got to re-strategize and then like try again. And when they take the house, they have to kill fucking 100 people, and then they fucking finally get the money out, right? And they give a bunch of money to the town, right? And then like, sure, like 30 minutes is like, man, it's kind of hard to get out of here with $250 million, And it's like, fuck, yeah, it's kind of hard. And then like, Ben Affleck could still die and I'd still be cool with it.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be so like, and then at the end, like when they finally get to the ocean, I'm like barely into it, dude.
Yeah, I was completely apathetic at that point because it was like the car chase. I was like,
the car chase sucked.
It was really bad.
That car chase at the end
especially
sucked.
The last car that like
flipped over for no reason.
They were like shooting at it, and I'm like, oh, what did the mechanics bust too early? And they were just like, oh, there goes the car.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, that looks so stupid.
Well said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that, and then it just, and then they're like in the boat, and they're like, and then they give Ben Affleck's family all the money.
But that was the point of it all.
I know.
The story,
you like the feel good.
Yes.
You
And
like the feel good.
I'm like, I like the action movies. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I know you do, Cass.
But that's what I was going in expecting.
Right.
Like hardcore action, military, shit's popping off.
Right.
But it was surprisingly like a nice story with like character development. It was.
I know. I'll agree with you. Like I did.
We don't see a lot of that anymore.
Would you have liked? Did you expect more action than there was?
Absolutely.
Did you expect harder action than there was?
I don't know about harder action. I thought it was going to be more around
I mean?
like
yeah, I know what you mean.
Military, where I didn't think it was going to be like super Sicario, where you're seeing guys' brains getting blown out left and right.
Oh yeah,
and
it's Netflix.
down,
I didn't expect much.
But I really did. I like the story. Where like
I like the story, and I like what you said. Like the characters were good. I liked the characters.
I thought Benny was going to be an asshole.
Yeah.
I thought just
He was nice.
Well, and it one thing that it did do right was that in the beginning they're all kind of rough, they're all kind of assholes, but once they're in combat, it's like
mode.
Total like dude, I got your fucking back. I love you, bro. Like I got your back, right? And I like that. I like the compassionate side of that.
And they kept
military,
throwing it in, you know.
I will agree with that. Where they're all like There was one moment that I did not like. That though is when they were on the mountain and they're lugging up the money, and it was right after the donkey died or the mule died.
Oh my God.
And,
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
And Oscar got like in Ben Affleck's face, and he was like, "Hey, look, I'm like really sorry. I didn't mean all that stuff back there." And I'm like, I could have done without that.
Yeah.
That was too love. I think that was a little too much. But everything else, like at the end, like love you, bro, blah blah, you know, no homo kind of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
which secretly, hey,
Because that I feel like is real
They're
life.
Secretly, what
They
are you talking
were.
about?
it's openly.
God, they
Yeah.
were.
Yeah, I mean, I think, and I think a lot of Cass's A comes from the heat. You know what I'm saying? Like
Charlie Hunnam.
That
not-
totally helped for sure, especially
like
the
here,
softer
let
side.
me propose a
It was a
situation.
great cast. We haven't even meant that was a
Good cast.
cast.
Good cast, man.
Loved 'em.
But Cass, let me propose something to you. Say we had this exact same movie, shot for shot, right? But it was like,
Edward Norton.
yeah, like Ed Norton and like Charlie Sheen and
Ooh, throwing him out there.
Ed Norton as Oscar Isaac, okay? Charlie Sheen as Ben Affleck, okay? And then we put fucking
We have to replace Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam is
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. No, Owen Wilson is Benny.
Okay.
Okay, and
Okay.
then the guy who played the guy Charlie Hunnam would be fucking
Ben Stiller.
no, I'm trying to I can't remember his fucking name
What's
from
he in? Give me something.
from fucking he was in this is kind of a okay, he was in Boondock Saints, the cop.
Oh, fuck.
William? Fucking no. He was in Spider-Man, you know, he was the Green Goblin. Oh, for fuck's sake, man, I suck.
The dad?
I know who you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Oh, I don't know his actual name, but I know
Yeah.
I can see his ugly ass face right now.
Me too.
Yeah. And he's like, fetch me a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Right? That guy.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't believe on air, I can't remember this guy's name. This is
I
embarrassing.
think we all know who you're talking
Yeah.
about, though.
Max.
Yeah.
But yeah, like him as Charlie Hunnam, right? Would this movie still have gotten an A?
I think I wouldn't have developed such a. I was just gonna.
You're
say
in
it.
love with these dudes.
I really grew a connection with them.
Right.
You know, it was
Because
a
you want to
good-
smash.
It's not all about smashing, Jeremy.
I mean,
That is
a lot of
immediately
my
what I
opinions
thought.
of actors on the screen, like, I was like, oh, man, he's hot. You're immediately invested. It's that sex appeal.
No,
Sex sells.
that's what I'm saying. Like
You know?
I, with them having that like softer side, like with like Benny and Ironhead, you know, where like they had that softer side and like, you know, where you're like, these are good fucking guys. Be my boyfriend.
Right. There it is. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
There's nothing.
No.
It's how our species has survived this
Yeah.
long, right? But okay, so let's talk about what else we liked or didn't like. I guess we can open it up broadly. How much time are we at?
We're out.
Blinker
We're
went
at
out.
20
Yeah.
Ish.
17.
Okay.
I liked how it kept me guessing for
It
like
did.
the first act and a half.
The first act definitely left a lot to be imagined, right?
Yeah.
There was definitely a lot in the first act where I was like, where the fuck is this going to go?
Oh yeah. We kept turning each other going like, ah.
Yeah.
I will say I did enjoy Ben more in this movie than I have lately. Like in not any of other of his movies, but like a lot of that I've seen.
The guy that was in like Country Strong and
Ben Affleck.
Oh, Ben Affleck. I thought you meant
Well,
Ben.
No.
Recenter
Not
movies.
Garrett. What's his name? But I don't know. I'm just saying. I've never liked him. That's my opinion. I don't really like Keanu Reeves.
He's also
I don't
never
really like
seen
Ben
The
Affleck.
Town.
Whatever. You haven't seen Jaws. Let's not throw stones in glass
Damn,
houses.
you threw that on
Yeah.
the air, bro.
You know.
I wasn't gonna do it to
Comment
you.
section.
Yeah.
Come after her.
Yeah, go after Cass for never
find
having
her
seen
socials.
Jaws.
Oh, come
But-
on.
What I wrote was, well, no, I didn't write it, but in my head, because we thought he was going to go crazy. I like that aspect. Like, ooh,
Well, it was setting him up.
PTSD, ex-military, super
Lot of
undercover
testosterone.
guy.
Yeah.
Like,
They saw that
who is
money
gonna
and
go
just
crazy.
Right.
And it was Ben, because I was getting pissed at him. I was like, dude, you're the reason this is fucking up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like if he wasn't so greedy, they could
Yep.
have been out in time.
Yep.
They didn't have to kill any random people like they didn't want to.
Nope.
And that was just the catalyst.
Yep.
He set it off. He set it in motion. And like, of course, the film wouldn't be the film without it. But at the same time, like, fuck, it pissed me off.
Yeah, it pissed me off. I think the movie did a lot of things right. I also just think it could have done a lot of things a lot better.
Sure. Who directed this?
The guy's name is like Chandor, CJ Chandler.
Am I supposed to know this person?
No,
Probably
no.
not. He did an okay job, though.
Did a pretty good job. I wanted it to be more, but
Yeah.
I'm sticking by my B-. I'll give it a B-. I'm in a good mood. But I think that's good for our initial take
Yeah,
on the
for
movie.
sure.
So we're going to wrap the video. But if you're listening to us on, if you want to hear more of this, you want to hear us riffing on the movie, really get into this, find us on iTunes and Stitcher.
Oh, yeah.
And make sure on your
Subscribe.
way out that you like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell
Hit the bell, thank you.
so that you get your regular reminders when we upload the episodes,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Many episodes to be uploaded. In the
Yeah,
near
we've
future.
got a lot in the tube.
Yeah.
In the
We're just
queue.
gonna
lot
blast
in the
ya.
queue.
Check out Umbrella Academy.
Umbrella Academy
Just dropped
just went
today.
up and it's awesome.
It's hilarious.
Hilarious.
The first minute I was
Yeah, make sure y'all watch Michael in the first minute.
stare at
literally
myself.
at 54 seconds, wait for my reaction to Mariah's letter grade. It is
Yeah.
the funniest fucking thing that I've ever seen myself do.
Because you can't see yourself.
I can't see myself. That's why I like watching I hated it at first, but I'm kind of, I literally am just watching me the whole time.
Of course.
Because it's like
Yeah.
not a conceited thing, but I just don't know what this does.
Yeah, you get sassy.
Well, now I understand what people say. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's
Right.
just,
You're like, this is me, guys.
yeah. I don't know.
So that being said, check out Umbrella Academy. It's awesome. Check out Triple Frontier.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
decent.
Yeah.
It's good
It's a
enough.
good movie.
It's not
You're
you're
not gonna
like
regret
it's
it.
not like you're like, "Oh my god, I can't wait for Friday so we can have date night with Netflix." Watch Umbrella Academy at that point. Get excited about something.
Yeah.
This is like a good we were at the time of this recording, we watched it on a Wednesday. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't like, oh, we got to get home to watch this.
Right.
But now I'm like, okay, I watched this.
Yeah, because we've got one of those where we don't want to watch it, but we got to watch it for Veronica
Yeah.
DZ, dude. She
We're
hit us
getting
with
there,
The
Veronica.
Ritual,
Yeah.
That's
I really
next.
don't want to watch it. I don't.
but we're going to.
I know.
So, anyways, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Check us out on iTunes. We're gonna keep on going. Until then, I'm Jeremy Miller,
Cassidy Doherty.
And Michael Harness.
and we'll see you guys next time.
What is this called again?
Triple Frontier.
Triple scoop.
Should have been Triple Alliance, but
Oh, I get it.
Triple frontier.
The jungle,
Yeah, no, I got
the
it.
mountains, the
Beach.
ocean.
Yeah, no, I got it.
that's what it means.
I got it the second that I was like, okay, we're in one. What's the second? And they said Andes, and I was like, snow. Oh,
I didn't know what a
I
Triple
was
Frontier is.